Hello everyone, Sean Heron at the Easiest Swing, and this is my fellow Easiest Swing Ambassador coach, Mike Deeley. And today in this video, Mike is going to show me the mistake that 95% of golfers make with their driver.
Loving that, Shan. How did that one feel?
Well, the irons are easy, Mike. It's that one that's the issue.
Probably not on your own there. I think an awful lot of people have that problem. Fine with the irons, might be a very powerful player with the irons, and yet as soon as the driver comes out, they almost hit the driver the same distance that they hit their rescue clubs. I know when I was coaching, we used to get asked that question a lot. All my clubs go the same distance. Why would that be? So let's chat a little bit about the difference between a metal wood and an iron. So if we were to go through some of the differences, what would you say the major differences are between the two clubs?
Well, first of all, this one's a lot longer.
Yep, the longer ones hit it longer, the shorter ones hit it shorter, yep.
The club head is a lot bigger.
Yep.
The club itself, the driver, is a lot lighter.
Yep.
Yeah. Loft-wise, there's a lot less loft on my driver.
Yeah.
Basic ones that I can point out.
Hopefully most of you will agree with those statements. He's 5 for 5 so far. There's one very important one that he's left out, and this is the reason why you'll struggle with a driver if you don't understand this difference. If I can borrow those clubs for a second and just show you. When I place my iron down on the ground, the shaft of the club will lean forwards very slightly. Very slightly. Now, the manufacturers make them this way so that you hit the ball before you brush the ground. So that's inbuilt into the club. Now, what I want you to notice with this club is when I place the sole of the club flat on the ground, that driver doesn't go through my left eye like it did with an iron, it goes through my right eye. So the shaft should always lean backwards. And the reason why people don't always get this is because when they set up to a ball, they will mostly set up with their feet first, and then the club will have to go wherever's left. And that position there is no position to hit a driver from. So if you did nothing else this year, have the mindset that it's the club that you're trying to get right in your address position, and then you stand where the club tells you to stand. So let's tee a ball up.
Let's try that.
And let's have a try at that.
And I'm just going to, just so I can understand it myself and try this at home. Let me just explore and experiment with what Mike has just said. So yes, the shaft is forward leaning. That's how it wants to sit naturally, and I set myself up around the club. So my hands are technically ahead of the ball. And let's just see what happens with this club. So, I'm not manipulating the club in any way, I'm just letting it sit as it was designed to sit. And I'm sure you can pick that up with this front view angle. Now, if I set around the club, around the tool, my hands are now behind, slightly behind the club head, with the shaft leaning slightly backwards. Have I got that right, Mike?
That looks lovely. Come on, Shan, let the big dog eat.
Well, let me have a little practice swing first. Okay.
So remind yourself, club first.
Club first. Set myself around the design of the club. That does feel different.
Beautiful. That'll do it.
That did it.
So, remind yourself again, your feet are important in football, but this isn't football, this is golf. So the ball cares about what the club does. Establish that as a mindset. Club first, body after.
I really like that, Mike. This is not football. In football, it's all about what our feet come first, isn't it? But with golf, we have to set ourselves around what the tool wants us to do. In football, these are our tools. In golf, these are our tools. Yeah? Yep. Brilliant. Thank you very much, Mike. Thanks for that. How much do I owe you? So I hope you've enjoyed this little exchange between Mike and myself. If you have, please subscribe, like our video, and by all means, have a look at some of our other Easiest Swing videos, and we look forward to some of your comments. Really hope you've enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you soon on the next one. Bye for now.
Enjoy your golf.